More than half of TikTok users have visited a restaurant because of a video they saw. So here's my question. Who's making those videos? Let me try and give you some context. 55% of TikTok users have visited a restaurant after seeing its content. 51% have dined out specifically because of what they saw online. These aren't small numbers. That's a fundamental shift in how hospitality businesses are attracting customers. Now let's stop and think what that actually means for a restaurant owner. Every video they post isn't just content, it's a direct driver of footfall. A well-filmed menu item can bring in 20 extra people through the door that week. A behind-the-scenes video of a kitchen can turn a local cafe into a destination. But here's the problem. Restaurant owners are too busy running a restaurant to make content. They're managing staff, dealing with suppliers, they're in the kitchen during service. When are they supposed to film, edit, and post content every day? Some of them do try. They film on their phone between shifts, post inconsistently. The content's okay, but it's not strategic. It doesn't follow a pattern. It doesn't build a narrative. And after a few weeks, they probably stop because they just don't have the time. This is exactly where a video content strategist comes in. They handle the whole process. They plan what content to film. That's menu highlights, meet the team videos, behind the scenes kitchen content. They organize a batch filming day. That's one day in the restaurant to produce a month's worth of content. They edit it, schedule, and post everything. The owner just shows up and does what they do best, and the content gets handled for them. And here's what makes it work. A video content strategist who comes from a hospitality background already understands it. They know how to film food so it looks incredible. They know how to capture the atmosphere. They understand that a video of the chef explaining the dish performs better than just showing the plate. They think like a marketer, but they execute like a professional. So let's talk numbers. A restaurant that invests in consistent video content could see a 30 to 40% increase in bookings within 3 months. That's the kind of impact strategic content can have on a local business. Now, if a restaurant pays a video content strategist £1,500 a month to manage their content, and that content brings in £10,000 in revenue, it's an obvious decision. And there are thousands of restaurants in the UK, and most of them just don't know how to do social media properly. The opportunity is sitting there. So if you're sitting there and thinking, I'd love to work with restaurants, you absolutely can. You don't need a media background. You just need to understand how to create content that drives business results. And that's a learnable skill. So if you want to learn how to become the person restaurants turn to for content, click the link in our bio.